Hi everyone, welcome to COLLY TV. This is your #1 online TV channel. I'm your presenter Chris of COLLY TV. Feel most welcome. This is a place where everybody is somebody. Your presence is highly valued. Fire on how to tackle problem and go through and overcome every challenge that you are going through. And today, as we embark on our new topic, we want to talk about how to convince others. Learn how to convince others. These are very major topic, because everything that we do when it comes to our businesses, when it comes to communication, for you to win, you need to learn the act of convincing others and buy your ideas in a way that is acceptable, without oppressing them, without forcing them, without arousing any misunderstanding, and without arousing any disagreement between those whom you are trying to convince. So it's a major thing, because even everything that we are doing today here in this world is about convincing others on how to be a better person. So the power of convincing is very important when you use it correctly. So number one is that when you want to convince other person, or you want to convince others, you can only convince others by their own argument. You can only convince a person by his or by their own argument, because you use their own argument to tackle a problem in them and use that to convince them to buy your ideas. So when you learn the art of using their own argument, you must be a good listener when it comes to convincing others, because the ideas and the arguments that they use is the one that you will use to propel and sell your ideas and get them into your basket. So when you want to convince them, when you want to bring them into your side, learn on how to use their own argument. Do not bring yours if you've not learned theirs. So you need to know their background. You need to know where they are standing. You need to know their stand is under what position are they arguing in. So when you take their argument, when you bring yours, you use that to propel your own ideas and win them and bring them into your basket. So number one, find out on what point your opinions are different and avoid those. So when you want to know that, once you know their position, you know their basis of argument, now you come out and bring yours, and you see where there's that difference between your own opinion and their own opinion, and solve that problem. Find the difference in between, avoid those differences, and use that on how to bring them into your own basket. So when you tackle that issue on how to convince them, when you know their problem, when you know their argument, you use their argument to bring yours. When you bring yours, if they are colliding, find out the difference. Take out the difference and bring and avoid using those differences that is there, and push for the ones that they like. When they correspond, you shall have win them together and brought them into your basket. So it's about taking argument. Argument is better. When you see people arguing and you are arguing and you are bringing yours and they are bringing yours and there's no misunderstanding, remove the differences between them and bring yours. When you give them a hit on what they like, they start leaning on your side. You don't force. You don't use power. You don't use a lot of strength. It's just a mere playing with mind games. Just take that mind game out of them. Use it and tackle them. When you take the argument, bring yours. If there's difference, toa hiyo yao, toa yako, toa hizo misunderstanding, weka yako. Wakati zimepatana mkianza kuelewana, use that. Number 2, find out on what point your opinion are similar and emphasize on those. Find out when at what point your opinions are similar with theirs. Now, when you see your opinions are similar with theirs, please use those ones. Use those ones. Use one and emphasize that one much. Those that correspond with them, that are similar with theirs, please use that, and you shall have the power to convince them. Don't force that the things that are not similar with them. When you force the things that are not similar with theirs, there will be misunderstanding. There will be differences. So as you remove those differences, find those that are similar with theirs, use them, and you shall win them over. Ni njia rahisi, ni kutumia akili. Wacha kutumia nguvu. Nguvu haina shida kwa kuleta suluhisho, to convince people. Convince people is very, very easy. You just use what they have and bring yours. Took the similar ones, bind them together, emphasize on that, you shall have win. Number 3, present your point of view based on the points upon which they agree. Present your point of view based on the point upon which they agree. Rahisi, very easy. Present your point of view based on the points upon which they agree. So when you take that point and bring it together, it will give you the opportunity. It will give you the opportunity to solve that problem without any hindrance. Whatever they like, whatever they agree on, use that, and you shall have the power to convince them. You shall have the power to overcome their mind, and you shall have captured them and bring them all to your side. Ni njia rahisi. Usitumie nguvu. Don't use so much power. Don't waste energy. Just look what they want and use that. And when you use that, you shall win. If you find this blog important, please just subscribe, like, comment, and share. And give us a thumbs up. Leave a comment at the comment section. And don't forget to hit notification bell. To a new subscriber, feel most welcome. Please subscribe. I beg you in the name of God, so that we may grow this family to be a bigger family, and you shall be blessed. When I grow up, even you are growing up. And I promise you, we shall grow up together. Be blessed. Shalom.